Hi everyone, it's Wes from the FVMBA here, and I'm just going to take a few moments here to show you how to use the collaborative Google Map tool that I posted on Facebook. And so there's a couple things that you're going to need for this. Number one, you're going to need a desktop computer. These tools won't be available to you if you're on a mobile device. And you'll also need a Google account. If you have a Gmail address, you've already got a Google account. If you don't have a Gmail address, just do a quick search on the internet for how to create a Google account without a Gmail address. Once you've got to the map using the link that's provided on Facebook, just go up to the top right of the browser and click where it says sign in, and then sign in with your Google account, email address, and password. Okay, not too many tools to worry about here. First of all, there is the hand tool, and that will just allow you to pan around on the map to go to a different area. The wheel on your mouse will also allow you to zoom out and zoom in. Next to the hand tool is the marker tool. So you can use this to show maybe a trailhead location or a parking lot location or another significant point of interest. So here I'm just going to put in a peak here. Okay, so once the marker's been put in place, you can change its color using the style button. So here I can change the color of the marker, and I can use the edit button to change the title or the description of the marker. If you want to move the marker to a different location, just click on the marker, hit the edit button, and then you can drag the marker to a new location on the map if you need to do so. Okay, next to the marker tool we have the line tool. So with the line tool you can use that to show a new proposed trail on the map. So just zoom into a location where the trail might start, put in your first click, and then put in additional segments to show where you want the trail to go on the map. If you need to sort of move to a different location on the map, you're not going to be able to left click and drag. You're going to have to just move your cursor in the direction where you want to go, and then your browser will pan you in that direction. You can also use the wheel on your mouse to zoom out, and then just keep going wherever you want the map to go. Again, don't click, just move your cursor off screen and the browser will pan in that direction. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on putting my route in here, just putting in extra segments, and I'm going to take this trail over to the end of this logging road. Now once you've put in your last segment, just move your cursor away and then bring it back and put it over where you just clicked your last segment, and it'll turn into a hand icon, and that'll create the new trail. So I'm going to give this this trail a new name. Now once a trail's been created, you'll notice that Google makes the line like a thin black line, which is hard to see. So come back and put your cursor on the line again, and then you can hit the style button and make it a brighter color, and you can also change the width of the line to make it a little easier to see. Don't make it too thick, just make it wide enough so that it's easily seen on the screen. Now after you've put that line on the map, you can come back afterwards, and you don't have to hit any of the edit tools. You can click on the opaque dots to reroute the map. If you want to change the endpoints, just drag them along. Here you can see I can move the entire trail, so be careful, you might not want to do that. But if you just click on the dots, that will allow you to change each segment to allow you to reroute the trail. Now if you want to add a segment to a trail, if you click on one of the translucent dots, that adds a new segment to the trail. So here you can see those translucent dots allow me to add new segments to the path. So the opaque dots allow you to reroute the trail, and the translucent dots allow you to add more detail to the trail path. If you want to reduce the number of segments that you have, just right click on one of those opaque dots and choose delete point. Okay, so that's how we can show a proposed new trail on the map. If you want to show one of these polygons here to show a new proposed riding area, you're going to use the line tool again, but instead of going from a start point to an end point, you're going to draw a series of segments, but you're going to return back to the point where you started, and that's going to create a polygon. So there's our new polygon. So we'll give this a description here. Okay, and just like with the line tool, come back to your polygon after you've created it and give it a brighter color so it's easier to see on the screen. And you can change the width of the border around the edges and the amount of transparency for your polygon as well. And you can change the title just like you did with the line tool. Okay, so new trails, riding areas, points of interest, those will be done with these two tools up here, the marker tool and the line tool. You've probably already seen the biking route tool here. You're not going to be able to use that because that only works with existing roads and paths that Google already knows about. And of course, we're putting in new trails and riding areas that Google doesn't know about. Okay, so that's it for all of the trail creation tools. If you're interested in staying for another moment, I'll show you how you can create your own new collaborative map that you can share with other users. So if you go to maps.google.com and zoom in on a new area where you want to put in a map, then from the map menu, choose your places. Okay, then go to the maps section under your places, and at the bottom here we're going to choose create map. So this will open up a new tab in your browser. So again, we're just going to zoom into an area where we want to create a new collaborative map to share with folks. So I'm just going to zoom in on an area here, and I'm going to give the map a name. And save it here. And then from the base map menu at the bottom here, just switch to satellite mode so that you can see satellite imagery of the new area where you want to put your new riding area in. So zoom in on the area where you want to maybe put in some new trails, and then right by the title of your map there's 3 dots. Click on those 3 dots and choose Set Default View. So that way when someone comes to see this map, this is the first thing that they're going to see. So now we want to share this map with other people, so go to the share button. And so what you need to do is change it from being a private map to being on anyone with the link. So anyone who's got the link to this map will be able to not just view it, but edit it. So once that's done, hit save, and then you're going to have a link at the top here. Right click and copy that link, and then you can send that by email or post it on social media. And that way other folks can come and work on the map with you, just like I showed you earlier in the video. If you've got any questions, just feel free to shoot me an email. My email address is up here, wes@fvmba.com. Hope to talk to you soon.